Welcome back to Foeontheflicks. I'm here yet again with another review of a movie I watched 1 or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday. Maybe the day before. I don't remember. God damn it. Anyway, it's called TheLodge. And it's 2019, so it's not very new, but it's on Hulu if you want to check it out. It's a horror thriller movie, and it got 74% Rotten Tomatoes, 6 out of 10 IMDb, 64% Metacritic. 63% of users like this movie. I liked it. It's alright. It's pretty good. It wasn't like the best horror, but it was something new and a unique that I haven't really seen before along the lines of this genre. And here's the premise. During a family retreat to a remote winter cabin over the holidays, the father is forced to abruptly depart for work, leaving his two children in the care of his new girlfriend, Grace. Isolated and alone, a blizzard traps them inside the lodge as terrifying events summon specters from Grace's dark past. Okay? Now I'm going to do my best to not spoil it, but I really want to because it's just this one is it's good. It's a slow burn. It's not great. The story was like I kind of saw everything coming in a way, but because basically I related to it a lot because I had a stepmom growing up when I was 6, and these kids, you can tell they're just not hip to the fact that their dad loves a woman that's not their mom, and it's hard for every kid, and but the dad just wants to, he wants them to get along. He wants them to get to know each other because he's planning on marrying this new woman, Grace. And the kids are around age like 7 and like 11. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But that's what it seems like from just from how they look. And yeah, it's got an odd kind of backstory that they try to lay out, a little bit of foreshadowing, but in my opinion, they don't do a very good job on that. I mean, so basically, uh, the movie starts and the dad wants to get a divorce, or they're going through a divorce with the kid's mom, and he wants to speed up the process, because he's planning on marrying his new girlfriend. And the kids, his dad sets up a Christmas trip at the lodge for them to go spend some time with the new girlfriend. And apparently the dad wrote a book or something based on her because she came from this cult when she was a child, like a Christian cult where they did like some fucking weird shit, you know what I'm saying? And they found like research about it, the kids, and they look it up and they really get some like hard details on her past and shit. And these kids are some sinister fucks. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I will say that their attempts to like make Grace not like their dad, they succeed. Maybe more than they were hoping to. And I'll just say that it is a very satisfying end. I mean, you're really rooting for Grace at the end because she just has to go through so much shit and hell, literally, to to uh, to snap in a way and bring up her past memories and past traumas from her life in the cult. And yeah, like I said, it's a slow burn, super interesting though. Pretty satisfying ending. And it's dark, and yeah, the main character, she's pretty hot. She does a great job. Let me check her name. Here it is, Riley Keough. She was also Chris Pratt's wife in The Terminal List, so that's where I recognize her from. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I don't want to spoil anything. To Tomato meter gave it 74%. Audience scores 51%. I agree with the audience score. I give this like a 55% on the FoeScale. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best horror thriller I've ever seen. Critic consensus, I'll give you guys, led by an impressive Riley Keough performance, TheLodge should prove a suitably unsettling destination for fans. A darkly atmospheric horror. Yeah, that's pretty good critics consensus. And let's see some of the reviews here. Perfectly paced, each film places viewers in purgatory along with the protagonist. I don't know about perfectly paced. It might have been slow for me, but that's a good one. Keough's work is so strong, so effective, that by the time we learn the ultimate fate of Grace, we would have bought into any of the possible options. Agree. While The Lodge isn't as hearty as the horror films it desperately wants to emulate, the filmmakers have concocted a heavy stew of emotions left on low simmer. That's alright. If The Lodge doesn't answer all questions it poses, that's okay. Its strength lies in its ability to stir a reaction, and that feeling lasts longer than its explanations. It's a trip you won't forget, that's for sure. True. The cumulative disorientation of The Lodge is a testament to the control exercised by Franz and Fiala. Whatever. Compared with old Hammer horror films, there is more atmosphere, but the same or less character development. While not, quote, up to the Hammer's Let Me In or The Woman in Black, it has its moments. I agree. I love The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe. That's an awesome horror movie. But anyway, that's my wrap up. And that's my review of The Lodge. I give it a 55% on the FoeScale and kind of recommend it if you're just seen so many horrors and you just want something new, unique, with a different taste to it. Check this one out. And that's going to be the end of the review. See you guys next time. Stay blessed. Whatever.